just start?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, my name is Tina Owens. My story starts out in October of 2013. Started out as a normal, typical day. I have 5 sons. I had 3 that were gone and 2 that was still with me. My son, his name was Dylan, and he was 19, and my youngest son, Noah, was 9. Started out, like I said, as a typical Saturday morning, and as the afternoon started to roll around, I went into his room and I noticed that Dylan had left for the day. And it was right around 7 o'clock that evening. I picked up the phone and I called, and he answered it, and I asked him where he was. And he said, Mom, he said, I'm at a bonfire. And he said, I'm with my friends. And I said, why don't you just come on home? And he said, Mom, I'm with my friends. And we ended the phone call like that. Noah and I, we went ahead and we left for the evening. We had plans. My son came home that evening, and he was killed in my home. My whole life had just shattered. It was August, and Noah's dad decided that him and Noah was going to go out for the day. And Noah's father decided, hey, let's go frisbee golf. So he brought Noah back for Noah to change his clothes. And Noah went upstairs and came back down. And Noah's dad had died of a massive heart attack. I had been looking for something, someplace to maybe accept the way that I was. And that is when I seen Kimmy post on social media about this Connect group. So I decided to step out, and I decided to come. I've known Kim my whole life. We went to school together. And there I met the most fabulous women I have ever met. They just accepted exactly who I was. Kimmy had been on me, I want you to come to Citygate. You gotta come to Citygate. You gotta visit my church. And so I had made plans to come, but I wanted to surprise Kimmy. So I came to Citygate, and I pulled in, not to the parking lot, but I pulled into the Wings restaurant. And I just happened to look over to the left, and I seen this gentleman coming up and over the hill, and he was walking straight towards my car. And he had this green, bright neon shirt. Excuse me, he said, are you here for Citygate this morning? And I said, yes, I am. And he said, perfect. He said, I tell you what, he said, if you just want to come down around into the parking lot, he said, you know, it's Sunday and that restaurant's going to get pretty busy with game day. If you would like to, I'll show you where to park. I said, that's fine. I said, but I'm just waiting on my friend. And he stopped and he said, are you a first timer? And I said, I guess. Yeah, I guess I am. And he goes, perfect. And he pushes this button and he said, Rick, come in, Rick. I guess I don't know if it was because they were too far apart that he didn't come in. He goes, I tell you what, he said, if you will, I will walk you down. Just follow me in your car. And I'm driving. And this gentleman is literally walking beside my car. And he's like, it's so great to have you here this morning here at Citygate. We're so happy to have you here. And he goes, what's your name? And I said, my name's Tina. And he goes, oh, he said, you're just going to enjoy this. Like, we're so happy. And then he gets back on his walkie-talkie again. And he goes, Rick, come in. We got Tina here. She's a first timer, Rick. Come in. And then Rick must have connected. And then I heard Rick on the walkie-talkie. And he was like, okay, I got her. Bring her in. Bring her in. So I see Rick, and he's waving me on. And then he literally walks my car into this parking spot. And he said, good morning, Tina. Welcome to Citygate. We're so happy that you're here. And I was like, apparently a lot can happen here at Citygate. Like, I feel like Jesus just sent his disciples in to save me. So as we started to walk up, the gentleman from the green tent seen me, and he comes over. He's like, good morning, welcome to Citygate. You know, can I get your name and your phone number? I'm thinking, wow, it's been a while since anybody's asked me for that, so why not just give it to him? But I feel like Jesus was saying, don't let this soul get away. Like, make sure you get her in the building. So we finally get in and we sat down, and the pastor preached that day about the building. It's not how big it is. It's not the structure. It's exactly what's inside the building. It's the people that make it like that. It's the people that bring impact to other people's lives. And for a total stranger to go out of his way, to walk up a hill, to walk me down, to make sure that he got a hold of Rick, for Rick to put me in the parking place. I mean, that doesn't happen every single day. And I've been coming to Citygate every Sunday after that. But I learned so much about God and how much God loves me. You know, without coming to a Connect group, I would have never came to Citygate. I would have never been able to experience all the experiences that I've had since I've came to Citygate. I mean, to come to a church that people will actually take their time to make sure that you get in the building. And when I think about this story, for a complete stranger to be able to walk up to me and walk beside my car, I don't even know his name, you know, but his impact on me that day will always stay with me in my heart. I'll never forget that stranger that came to me and made me feel welcome. They don't know how much that meant to me. For a stranger, you know, for a stranger to come to me. And I pass them, and every morning, you know, every Sunday morning, it's good morning, welcome to Citygate, but they don't know how much they really made an impact on me. It's those people like that has a huge part on people that they don't even know. I don't know his name, but he made a huge impact on my life that morning. And the pastor and just, you know, people sometimes say that sermon was meant for me. That sermon that morning was meant for me because it just rounded everything out. You know, he talked about the people that make the coffee or fill up the water pots, or, you know, that stand outside and, you know, blink your lights with the signs. Those people, those three gentlemen, I'll never forget them. I mean, because they took their time that morning to come to me, to find my soul maybe, to make sure I got where I needed to get to. Yeah, that's pretty awesome in my book.